Hello everyone, welcome back to Eureka English Education's learning video. And today in this video I will explain about how to use noun clause connector / subject correctly. In the other video I have been explained about the noun clause connector that told us that after the connectors it will always followed by subject and verb. But in this video I will explain that in fact there are some connectors in noun clause that not only function as a connectors, but it could also function as subject at the time. It means after this kind of connectors, it will directly followed by a verb without a subject. Okay, now here is the list of what kind of connectors that could be function as subject as well as noun, as well as connectors in noun clause. They are who, whoever, what, whatever, which, whichever. Same like the noun clause connectors that we've been discussed before. These connectors also can have three functions. The first, it can be the object of the verb, and then it also can be the object of the preposition, and also it can be the subject of the sentence. First, the difference is in these kind of connectors we will not see the subject after that connectors again, because that connector also act as a subject in here. So for example, if its function is the object of a verb, it will be appeared after the main verb. Like for example, I do not know what is in the box. So the main subject is I, and then the main verb is know. After the main verb know, we can see the noun clause connectors. Noun clause, what is in the box. There is the connectors what that is also act as a subject, and then we will see it is directly followed by the verb is. And then if its function is the object of preposition, for example, we are concerned about who will do the work. So the subject is we and the verb is are concerned, and then there is a preposition expression about. After the preposition about, there is noun clause who will do the work. So the connectors in this noun clause is who, that is also act as the subject, and then we can see it is directly go to the verb will do. And the last, if its function is as the subject of the sentence, it will appear in the beginning of the sentence, like in this example, whoever is coming to the party must bring a gift. Whoever here is the connectors and also the subject, and then there is verb is coming. After that we will see the main verb of the sentence bring. Okay, now the pattern also seems like the noun clause video, that it can be in two pattern. The first is if it is in the middle of the sentence, the pattern will be subject and then followed by verb, and then the connectors as the subject, and then it will be directly meet the verb. For example, I know what happened. The subject is I, the main verb is know, and the noun clause is what happened. What happened, what is the connector and subject, and the verb is happened. If it is in the beginning of the sentence, the pattern will be connectors or subject and subject, and then the verb to. Verb to here I mean is the verb for the connectors, and then it will meet directly the main verb that I mark here as the verb 1. For example, what happened was great. What happened here is the noun clause. What is the connectors and the subject in this sentence. What is the connector and the subject, and the verb is happened, and then the main verb is was great. Now here we can see the example that we can find in TOEFL test. For example, blah 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 was on television made me angry. So in the question we can see two verb. There is was and the verb made. The verb made in the second form. In the multiple choice, you can see the answer it, the story, what, and when. Because in the question we already have two verb, it means we miss the subject and the connectors. Because if there is two verb, it means it consists of two clauses, and if there are two clauses, it must be joined with the connectors. So in here we can see the connector what and when, but what is the connector that also can act as a subject. So the correct answer is what, because A and B is only can be the subject but cannot become the connectors, and when here is not the connectors that can be act as a subject. So the most correct answer is C, what was on television made me angry. Okay, that's all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching.